What's going on, trainers? It's your boy Meta Danny back one more game with some more Pokemon Go PvP battles. I'm not a pro, I don't have access to millions of Stardust or thousands of candies, but the grind and the battles might be something you might find yourself interested in. This time we're actually going into the Master League Premier Cup, so thanks for joining me. We're going to go straight into the battles. As I introduce the team, we're doing the infamous, let me actually reduce the volume over there, the infamous Dragonite Doube Steel line. Which, yeah, I decided I'm going to start off the season, or start off Master Premier with, and I'm going to show you how it went for me. Look at that first matchup. This dude quits for some reason. Yeah, maybe he knew what it was. Anyway, in the lead, we're running Dragonite with Dragon Breath, Hurricane, and Dragon Claw. And then that, of course, is a Dragon and Flying typing. Then we got Magnezone running Spark, Mirror Shot, and Wild Charge. That is Electric and Steel typing. And in the back, of course, we are running Metagross, running Bullet Punch, Medium Mash, and Earthquake. Medium Mash, of course, is the Community Day move that hopefully we'll be able to get in December. Let's see. And that is a Steel and Psychic typing. Let's see these matches over here. Let me reduce the volume a little bit so we can follow along. So, over here, I get baited, if you notice, but that doesn't matter because Rockslide is not going to take me out, and I can get a Dragon Claw. So either we get the shield, or we take out this Machamp, and that's kind of the plan. We get both their shields, which is great, because now Magnezone in the back with a shield advantage is going to be able to do crazy damage. We bring in Metagross to farm down. Cross Chop will be neutral, it doesn't hurt that much, and we'll be able to get a bunch of energy. This is a little tricky though because they have double steel counters. They bring in a Swampert, which yeah, is obviously an excellent counter from a Metagross, but I will be able to land this Earthquake on it, which will do, what is that, maybe like 75 to 80% of its health? 75%, yeah. So whew, it's a bit tough now because obviously I gotta let my Metagross go, and I've got a single shield, and I have to find a way to get this Swampert out of the way. Will this Mirror Shot be enough? I think it will be. And it is just enough to take out that Swampert, which is great. There's that Machamp in the bank. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but I'm able to farm on it. I've still got a shield. In comes a Gardevoir. I wasn't sure if Wild Charge would take it out immediately, and I didn't want to reduce my defense and be susceptible to those charms. So I thought I'll throw Mirror Shot first just for safety, and then a Wild Charge. And now I'm pretty sure that's going to be able to take it out. And I think that was a safer play. I managed to win that game with double steel counters with the shield. So that was pretty cool. This team is so strong. Even when people plan to counter it, if you play well, you can still beat the counters. Yeah, Dragonite Doube Steel. I don't know who came up with it. If you know who it is, please just mention in the comments below. I'll have to go and look through the different videos, and maybe I'll be able to credit it in the video description. But here we go. Dragonite against Garchomp. It's a good lead for Dragonite. If you use your shields well, they switch into their Mamoswine. Mamoswine is an interesting pick. I want to get into my team. It's an ice and ground type. However, I don't have enough Swine-Up candy to power up my Mamoswine. By bit, as I get more rare candies, I'll have a Mamoswine in future videos. So I bring in my Magnezone against this Mamoswine, and I'm not even going to shield because I'm pretty sure they're going to be throwing avalanches the whole way. And the reason I brought in my Mamoswine was because Mamoswine has such a bad matchup against Garchomp in the lead. So may as well do this, use the Mamoswine to take out, or rather use the Magnezone to take out the Mamoswine, and then let the Garchomp take me out. It's a little worrying because Outrage will one-shot my Dragonite, so shield, yep. But if I use my shields, I'll be able to take out this Dragonite. Oh no, they bait me with Sand Tomb. Okay, this is horrible right now because I'm likely going to have to double shield my Dragonite. If they shield here, oh, they don't shield. Whew. Alright. And it's a Metagross in the back. Ooh, this is tough because I am a shield down. What I should have done is stayed in with my Dragonite, done as much damage as possible with Dragon Breaths, and let it take me out. It wouldn't even have taken me out, by the way, with that Medium Mash. Maybe with the Bullet Punches. Let me see. Will I be able to win this? I can get to a Medium Mash. This will do about almost 50% of the health. It will put it in the red or yellow. Why red? It's about 40% rather. Anyway, they're going to take me out with an Earthquake. Will I noticed they overfarmed, so I don't think I'll be able to get to a Dragon Claw. Ugh, very close. That was actually really close. I was one Dragon Breath away from a Dragon Claw. But GG's to my opponent. I actually survived, and if I had the presence of mind... Oh, they had a shield anyway, so it doesn't matter. GG's. Okay, let's try it again. I can see some mistakes that I'm making, and let's see if I can fix them in the upcoming games. Rocker Red 27-27. Come on. Dragonite again in the lead against the Metagross. Now, if it's a best buddy Metagross, it can easily take me out in all shielding scenarios. But as it is, if I double shield, I can take it out. However, I was hoping to catch a Meteor Mash on my own Metagross, but somehow the switch didn't work out. Oh well, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw now after I'm baiting a Hurricane. To be honest, they shouldn't shield because Hurricane won't one-shot either. But I am able to get the shield. And now I'm going to double shield. This is not the greatest idea because they obviously have a steel counter in the back, right? And my Dragonite is the counter to the steel counters. So with no shields and a Snorlax, okay, Snorlax is cool. I'll be able to throw a Dragon Claw and switch immediately, I think. Don't miss any bubbles. Come on, Dan. No? Okay, do as much damage as possible with Dragonite. They drop their energy. Okay, Metagross will be able to take out the Snorlax. But what is in the back? They obviously have an anti-steal. What's in the back? If it's Gyarados, we might be good. Let's see. Are they going to shield this Meteor Mash? If they don't shield this Meteor Mash, it's going to do massive damage and take out the Snorlax. Oh, they have a Machamp in the back. Okay. Yeah. I could, if I get that shield, which I should with this Meteor Mash, switch immediately into Magnezone. It will hurt a lot, but I should be able to get to the Wild Charge. Boom. Cross Chop won't take me out, but it will be close. Wild Charge will take out that Machamp. So look at that. This team was built to counter Double Steel. And bam, we're still able to win this game. Shout out to Magnezone. So powerful in the back once shields are down. That Wild Charge does incredible damage, and Magnezone's high attack stat just absolutely contributes to that. Alright, let's go into the next match. Suma82, what you got for me? Dragonite going into Machamp. This is a Shadow Machamp. Now, normally what I do is, if they shield, I shield, because I normally get to the Dragon Claw before they get to a Rock Slide. But they switch immediately into their Metagross, which is a great switch, which means I've wasted this Dragon Claw. I switch into Magnezone, because Magnezone will have a terrible matchup against Shadow Machamp. I get a little too greedy because I should have thrown a Wild Charge over there. Yeah, I wanted to get to double, or slightly over double. I'm going to throw this Wild Charge. It will take out that Metagross if they don't shield. Yep. And likely we're going to see that Machamp come in. I think it has a Cross Chop, so I'm absolutely smashing that Wild Charge to make sure that I can throw it and take a shield. Oh no, look at that. They were in a Garchomp. How smart. That was actually really smart of them. Oof. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So this Garchomp is going to absolutely farm down. And what I decide to do is bring in Metagross. The reasoning is, if they throw a Sand Tomb, I get debuffed, switch quickly into my Dragonite. But it's an Earthquake. It one-shots me. There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, and I knew it. In my head, I was thinking, yo, if this is an Earthquake, it's game over. And lo and behold, it was an Earthquake. They're going to be able to get to another Outrage. I had to save the shield anyway, because Outrage would take out my Dragonite. And then there's that Rock Slide. So they win that game with 2 shields. GG's. They had Earthquake on their Garchomp, which isn't that popular. But yeah, that totally threw me off. Alright, so we go 3-2, which isn't bad, but we can do better, right? So I decide to use the team again. Let's see what happens this time. Thanks for the Scraggy, by the way. Alright, same team, Dragonite in the lead, Double Steel. Let's see what's going on against Rodilla Faria, rank 9. I am in rank 9, but Ultra League absolutely battered my rating. Ugh. So this is how I like to play Dragonite Mirror Match, where both hundos, I like to switch into my Metagross on the Dragon Claw. I failed to do the switch over there, so I have to shield. They get an extra Dragon Breath in while I'm trying to throw my own Dragon Claw, which is horrible. It means that they're going to be able to get to the next Dragon Claw much faster than I am. I try to switch again, and it doesn't work. They Dragon Breath me down. Ugh. This is fine, though, because it's just a Dragon Claw, and I will be able to farm down, so One shield in the game. Metagross with energy is great. It looks like their best Metagross counter is Metagross, and I've got energy, so they're gonna have to shield here, I assume. So I throw the bait and they shield. Yep, absolutely. I'm gonna shield back regardless of whatever it is they throw, because Meteor Mash will almost take me out. And they go for Earthquake. They really should have gone for Meteor Mash. But I guess they were hoping they could just take me out. So I overfarm a little bit, throw the Earthquake. And what is in the back? Is it also a double steal? No, it's a Togekiss. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm able to get to this Meteor Mash, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, thanks for that game over there. So we start off the second set with a win. I did try to run my Magnezone with Flash Cannon for a short while, very short while. It sounds like a good idea in theory because you can, you know, one-shot like Mamoswines and surprise the Garchomps, but yeah, those situations are so rare, it's actually not even worth it. So against Machamp, again, they do an excellent switch into Gyarados, but that's absolutely fine by me because I'm going to want to do a little bit of damage to this Gyarados. Possibly, yes, catch a Crunch on my Magnezone, and it's great because from here I can farm down easy peasy. And I've dealt with the Gyarados. I have a bit of energy on my own Dragonite to face against that Machamp later on. And I'm able to get to a Wild Charge against Machamp when it comes in. So that actually worked out perfectly for me. If they don't shield, it's not going to take it out, but it'll do massive damage. Almost took it out. Look at that. I'll let my Magnezone go, no problem. And I should bring in Dragonite, and they have their own Magnezone. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to do as much damage as possible. Oh, I get a shield. Okay, this is better. I let my Dragonite go. Oh, they throw a Mirror Shot. Mistake, because I'm going to get to this Dragon Claw. And I think, yeah, get it to just above 50%. And now I'm a little bit more comfortable because I got two shields. Whoa, having an issue with my video over here. Don't mind me. Get it to just under, well, about 35%, 40%. I'm going to shield both Wild Charges. Thankfully, they didn't bait me. I get 2 Meteor Mashes. Even if they throw a Wild Charge now, it's not going to take me out. So I'm able to get to double Meteor Mash, and that's a comfortable win. If they had baited me, it might have been a little bit more difficult, but thankfully, I was able to do that by managing my shields and keeping them, yeah, and bringing in that Magnezone when it was needed. Alright, let's get into the next match. Things are going well so far. Haxixa. I wonder if Haxixa has a Haxorus. Haxixa starts off this match with a Gyarados. Waterfall or Dragon Breath, that's what you always want to check. It's a Dragon Breath. So this is, it's a neutral matchup, again, dependent on shields. While Gyarados is doing super effective damage to me, I'm doing neutral damage back, but the boost that comes from Stab, same type attack bonus on my Gyarados, sort of offsets that a little bit, so it makes it a little bit of a neutral matchup. I switch quickly into my Magnezone, which is something I don't normally do. It's not my safe switch, but my thinking was if they use the shield, so they're unlikely to use a shield again, and whatever comes in, I should be able to Wild Charge unless it's a Garchomp. And thankfully, they don't have a Garchomp. They bring in a Machamp. That's going to take out my Magnezone, of course, but I did massive damage with that Wild Charge on their Machamp. And I'm able to bring back in my Dragonite. I doubt they will double shield here, so I'm taking out that Gyarados, which is a threat, of course, to... Oh, no, they do double shield. And, yeah, that pretty much guarantees me the game, and they quit over there. So the reason sometimes I call like, yo, they're not going to double shield or whatever is because I sort of recognize that if they double shield, they're going to lose. In this case, this was one of those cases. If they had kept a shield for their Metagross, they might have had a chance, especially catching a move on their Gyarados or something. But double shielding the Gyarados, which was almost dead, absolutely waste. This matchup is interesting because if they land the Outrage, it absolutely one-shots the Dragonite. However, I outpace this Garchomp to Dragon Claws, which will not one-shot, but it will do massive damage. So I shield up the Outrage. Thankfully, it was a good call. They switch into their Metagross. I decide, because I was already late to the switch, which is horrible, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of damage and catch, boom, catch a Meteor Mash on my Magnezone. Perfect, which means they're now at 0 energy. They've got no health. A single wild charge will take it out. I decide to farm slightly over. I get too greedy. I think this is a Meteor Mash, and that was a mistake. I should have shielded. I failed to count. I should have been counting. It takes 8 Meteor Mashes and then 7, I believe, or rather 8 Bullet Punches and then 7 Bullet Punches to get to a Meteor Mash. I wasn't counting, and it takes 10 to get to an Earthquake. So yeah. Anyway, there's the Garchomp that was there all along. I decide. Yes, I see what I try to do here. Again, the Earthquake hits me. My thought process was Sand Tomb, swap out to clear the debuff, and yeah, at this point there's nothing I can do. I let it go. They mirror shot me, but that's fine. Another mirror shot will take me out. There's really no point in me shielding. That's okay. I made a mistake. I failed to count the moves over there. After that great switch, I should have just thrown the Wild Charge or shielded the Earthquake, and we would have been in a great position. Unfortunately, this is going to be an L. That's okay. We learn. We live and we learn. Next time, count the Bullet Punches, Dan. All right. Delaying the inevitable. Let's go. GG's to my opponent over there. Good game. All right. Premeditated. That's what I named my team. All right. We're going up against Zugbar. Another rank 9. What's going on, Zugbar? Dragonite into Gyarados. Again, is it Waterfall or Dragon Breath? This is a Dragon Breath Gyarados. A pretty neutral matchup. I think we get to our moves at roughly the same time. So Dragon Breath and Aqua Tail, that's if they're using Aqua Tail. I decide to switch into Magnezone to try the same deal once again. Catch a crunch and farm down. If they don't switch out, they do switch out, which is great because it brings out the steel counter. Now I'll be able to deal with it with my Dragonite. I've got a shield. Perfect. Okay. This is too fast to be anything else but a Sand Tomb. Don't shield. Boom. We're in an excellent position right now. We have energy advantage. We have shield advantage. We have Dragonite on a Garchomp. Exactly where we want to be. My guess is that there's, apart from the Gyarados, which they bring back in, my guess is it's a Metagross in the back. And they decide to double shield their Gyarados. So I bring in my Metagross to avoid being farmed down. I don't want to bring my Metagross straight into a crunch. So at least now I'm able to get some energy. I shield once, and they recognize that I'm about to Meteor Mash them, and they likely had either a Togekiss or another Metagross in the back. So we go 4-1 in that set. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this team. It's pretty cool. It's a very strong team, but I will be trying out a different team now. Hopefully if I can get my Mamoswine, I can also bring that up in future videos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy that, please like and subscribe. It's Meta Danny signing out.